So I had a burnout some time ago. I was stuck in life. But then things got better. Progress, no matter how small, boosted my motivation. And with the support of friends, family and colleagues, I managed to unstuck myself, and now I'm back. I'd like to share with you what worked for me when I had to answer this question to myself. Now what? How do I boost my life and make the most of my increased energy? I discovered 3 insights. The first one is actually quite easy to do. The second one will probably work in any situation and is worth the effort. Watch this video until the end, because the third tip is ABBA-connected and can work for extraordinary creative achievements. Okay, here we go.
The first tip
Works well if you're stuck in life generally. What I did, I just started doing something. Rumi, a Persian poet and theologist, said in the 13th century already, as you start to walk on the way appears. Clarity doesn't come before actions, it comes from action. So just start and you'll find the answers while you're doing your thing. The ideas usually come while you're in action and not when you're doing something passive like watching TV. But then you might ask, yeah, interesting and all, but I don't even know which action I should start with. I began with something very small. In the beginning of my burnout, I often sat on the couch just staring, and I thought at some point, let's go for a walk. And I walked through the park. I enjoyed nature, and for the first time, I felt I was thinking with clarity again. It inspired me to answer some texts and meet with friends again. Those meetings were great and inspiring, and we could exchange ideas, and it gave me such a good feeling that we were mutually inspiring each other. I stopped the staring on my couch, but instead went into nature every day, walking and meditating in the green and around moving water. For me, that was the start for things getting better. Being one with nature in itself helps to remember who you are and what you want to do.
The second tip.
Yes, and the second tip, if you don't know what to pursue in life, invest in yourself. That's what I did. It can be anything. I went to the gym, I started Spanish and Italian online. It was difficult in the beginning, but it made me proud of myself, and then I almost automatically found ways to use the better version of myself to improve my life. I felt more confident again, and then the ideas started to flow and my old self came back bit by bit. Also, my intuition returned and I'm able to say no more easily if I feel I don't want to say yes. I'm quite not there yet, but I want to keep on working to become the happiest, most healed and strongest version of myself.
The third tip.
The final tip is for when you have a specific creative block, when you want to stand out and want to create something really great and original. Like Benny Anderson.
You know, him from them.
He told in several interviews how he composes his music. He says he can sit for days in the studio staring at his musical keyboard, trying out bits and pieces that often turn out to be nothing at first. But he stays there and waits. I can't go home, he says, because then nothing will come. It's like waiting until the dragon comes out of his hole. And sometimes, he says, it is as if a power from above thinks, he's been sitting there for 3 days, let's give him something. That's how the melodies of monster hits like Dancing Queen, Super Trooper and all the others came to his mind. They basically all come the same way, he says. You can do the same thing for whatever project you want to be the best in doing, and do it in front of the tool you use to make it happen. If not a piano, it could be your laptop, your guitar, or a piece of canvas if you want inspiration for a painting. And then maybe, depending on the tool, you could even sit in nature, which is great. Work out whatever comes to mind and stay focused. So no scrolling on your phone or anything like that in the meantime. Stay put. Something will come. Things will be okay. Practice self-love and take care.